Okay guys, well, there's a little impromptu video. Let's talk about what's going on. So, as you may have gathered from our last video, that my wife and I, our family, is going to be moving. To prepare myself and the family for this move, I'm going to do some modifications to the bike for the new needs I'm going to have out of it. So, first thing is, you see this beautiful house behind me? We're going to be saying goodbye to that. I am actually going to be moving and relocating from this incredibly hot Central Texas area, Austin, Buda area, and we're going to be going to Colorado. Okay, so now let's get to installing those parts that came in. That's going to make this trip a lot easier. Okay guys, so this is a part that I had on my previous shipment that I just haven't put on yet. This is the power splitter from the cable that you use with the slow charger, the trickle charger. I have the bike wired right now to give power to the power outlet for my phone, the phone charger. So I want to put this on there, put the phone charger to one of the ends and leave it in free so I can use it for all the other stuff I'm going to be needing power for. So there is this. Let's open up this guy here. This one is, I believe, from Kirk. And I'm actually pretty excited about this.
What's Kirk?
Kirk is a company that sells motorcycle parts. Sometimes it's the cheapest odd parts that you discover exist that give you the most excitement. So let's take a look and see if this is what I think it is. Yes, it is. So what we got here are just form-fitting pieces of plastic, rubbery plastic, that clip onto the engine guards. It'll make more sense when you see them on later on, but they prevent any chipping or scratching of your engine guards, especially at the bends, if you do lay the bike down, or if, like in our case, we were taking some kids' toys in to the garage right next to the bike and I hit and chipped one of the bars. This goes over that so that if there's any damage ever to your engine guard, instead of having to replace the engine guard, you just pop this off and put a new one on. These run about 25 bucks, 20 bucks from Kirk. The link will be down in the description below. Now, this and the next, all three of the following boxes are Hogworkz. So let's see what we got that's going to help us on the trip.
It's the funny song whenever you cut the tape or the tape is.
Here.
I want to take that off.
Okay, so this is going to be, no, I want to keep those on. I'm going to put it down and I want to keep it protected until we put it on the bike. So this is the rack that's going to go on the back of the bike that will eventually hold the tour pack that I'm going to get. But I did not want to pick out the tour pack right now because to have it painted, which I'm having it painted, it's going to take longer than I expect to be here. And I don't want to ship it here and then turn around and ship it up to Colorado. And I don't have an address in Colorado yet, so I can't put down an address. Long story short, we're going to order the tour pack later. But I do need something to put luggage on for my ride up to Denver because I'm going to need to take a few things with me if I'm going to be up there. So Hogworkz makes this incredible, and it looks extremely well made rack that I'll eventually later use for the tour pack. So we're going to put this over here. Let's see what's in this box. What do you think is in this box, Stefan?
I don't know. I don't know what you put on your motorcycle. I never know.
Are you excited that one day you'll get to learn to ride on a motorcycle?
I don't know anything about motorcycles.
You will. Ooh, okay. Once this here is going to stay in the box. This is the back rack that will eventually go onto the top of the tour pack. I went ahead and ordered this in advance. I got a really good deal on it, so I went ahead and got it knocked out of the way, but we are not going to be doing anything except for throwing this with the other boxes that are eventually going to make its way up to Colorado. So let's close this puppy right back up.
Why do they put bubble wrap?
To protect it because it's painted and you don't want it to scratch.
Oh.
Let me grab some more tape and I'll be right back. And I definitely did not expect that it was going to be in multiple boxes. Now I'm super confused. Let's see what they sent me. I literally expected this box like this. No way. This can't be what I think it is.
What is it?
Oh, okay. Yes, it is what I think it is. Never mind.
But
I think I know what's happened.
But what is it?
This is the seat pad. Let me move this. This is the seat pad that goes on the tour pack. And I think that I might have went ahead and ordered this as well ahead of time. I just haven't ordered the actual tour pack. So let's put this back together because this is also going to have to come with the family when they come up to Colorado. And this makes a lot more sense as to why it's so big of a box. Okay. I'm with it now. Okay. Let's get this retaped. Thank you, sir.
Wait, why is there another box?
Because eventually I'm going to get to the thing that I actually was counting on being here, which would be in that next box down there. However, we shall see, because this has been a couple good surprises that I completely forgot I ordered.
You forgot you ordered that seat?
Yep, I did. I'm getting old, man. Getting old. Box. There's a box in the box.
What's in that box? That's in the box.
You gotta let the air in so the suction will drop that box. Here. buddy. Watch out. Yes.
Can I hold the camera now?
No. I'll explain why in a little bit. No. No. Are you freaking serious? Oh.
What?
They said this would take till at least September to come in. If I ordered this, I did not mean to order this. Oh my goodness. Do you know what this is, guys?
No.
Oh my goodness, this is even better. This is so much better. Because I had ordered a big bag to go over that. It's not. It's the actual top box. I don't know how I screwed that up. But yeah, the top box is here. So let's get it all out on the table. Oh my goodness, folks. Okay, so here's the top box. And it is sharp, and I'm utterly dumbfounded. Okay, so I ordered a big canvas bag that was actually designed, and I even showed my wife what I was ordering so she can verify this. Is a bag that sat on there and drooped over both sides, had an extra pouch hanging down on both sides, just to get me up there. Because this was supposed to take till September. So I had initially ordered it, then found out it was for September, then called them and canceled it and replaced it with the bag. And I have the receipt that shows I canceled that and replaced it with the bag. But they shipped it. They somehow got it. It's not September, obviously. It is July, the first week of July, and here it is. So let's take a closer look at it. So I ordered it with the black hardware when I did order it, before I canceled it. And here's how the mechanism opens. There's a key lock right in there. Opens, that comes off. And then this comes up. And construction-wise, it looks really, really solid. There's a ton of room in here. It's a king tour pack. So what I'm concerned about is, but no, this is all steel. This is all metal. This is plastic. This is plastic. This is plastic. Hinges, everything's steel. Handles steel. I was worried that this one might get scratched up, but it is that powder coated, just quality. This is the plate that you need to mount it to that rack. Don't know what these are yet. Let's close this up. And let's work on going ahead and getting this assembled. I know right now I'm supposed to be doing other things. I did not expect to actually make a long video, but now I'm like a kid in Wonderland. So let's start getting the other pieces mounted to this puppy here. So stand by. Now, there's 2 holes here. So I fully expect that's where it's gonna go. Matter of fact, there's another nub that will go there, so yeah, it'll go in the top one. That doesn't make any sense. None at all. Okay guys, I figured it out. Well, I'm gonna try to do this so you can see. These little things pop up and go into these holes. So you'll have 3 bolts holding it.
Stefan! That's going to see up.
Okay guys, you're gonna get to see when we put this on later on the bike. Fit and finish is incredible. Very happy with everything I'm seeing. I expect it's gonna have some great performance. I can't wait to share it with you. Those are stickers. They're for Daddy. But I may share them because sharing is caring.
Those are stickers for Dad.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in a few minutes. Your time. Okay, guys. While we were doing the other stuff, another box has arrived. My wife is starting to give me the stinky eye here with all these boxes arriving. And I have no idea what this one is. So let's open it up together. Yeah, let's get this open it this way. And it is a box within a box.
Are you talking about this or this?
It is from Saddlemen. This is the bag. The bag that I ordered. That I thought I ordered from Hogworkz when I canceled the tour pack. I guess I ordered the bag from JP Cycles. I'm losing my mind. So this is the bag that I'm supposed to have when I canceled the tour pack. Let's open it up. Now you'll see why I was so confused at how big that box was, because this is the bag. Hey. Okay. So now you guys can see what I meant by it was supposed to sit over that mount and the sides come down. So, and that is a lot of storage. I could still use it because I could still put it over the I can still use this because I can still put it over the back seat in front of the tour pack.
Hi, Stefan. Hi. No, move the camera.
Well, looks like I'm going to have plenty of storage for the trip, guys. Now, we're going to head out in a few moments, your time, my time later on when it's cool, and we're going to put on that rack onto the tour pack. And I'm also going to dry fit this and see how it looks. And if it doesn't work, then we'll just send this back. Cool. See you in a moment. Okay, guys, here's how it looks right now with the tour pack on. You'll see those guards down there. I told you were the clip-on guards to protect any chips or anything else. I am a little disappointed with the quality on them. I think they'll do the job just fine, but I don't like all this extra gapping and stuff, but so be it. I don't think it's gonna hurt. And then here's our tour pack. As you can see, looks really, really good. Seat and the windshield are about the same height, so I'm very happy with that. Now we got to put on the rack, so let's get that going. Okay, so we're gonna put the rack on here, and it's gonna go something like that right there. So you can always tell that we're gonna be super close to the cutout down here, and actually pretty close to the cutout up there. And I'm gonna wanna move it down a ways. I want a little gapping here so we can put things, ties and such down there. Okay. So, first step. It's gonna be to put some painter's tape on there. I'm going to start the first one by following the curve. Pretty close. Do a couple layers. Same on this side. There we go. Now we're going to take and we're going to place this back on here. Big side goes to the back, the little side goes to the front. And let's get the tape measure to make sure we're lined up correctly. I'm going to put this pole right at the 2-inch mark. Put a little mark right there. I'll put this one at the 2-inch mark. Right there. Okay. Now, come over a little bit. Same there. Yes, yes. Okay, now we're going to measure from the seat 4 right in the middle. Mark, mark. Okay, I think we got it. Hold this in. these guys here. Okay. Now we got to find the center point, so we're going to draw an X right through the middle and mark the center point. And then the same this way. Yep, that seems to be the center point there. So now what we gotta do is we gotta do a pilot start there. So, okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you, this makes me real nervous. But we're gonna start out with a real tiny one, 1/16, which may not work with my drill. Lovely. So we're gonna start a little bit bigger one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on reverse. So we will effectively be backing the drill out, but that'll get us a good start on our little pilot hole. That right there. Once we got that started, we're gonna go forward. Reverse. Forward. You do not have to use much force at all. Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Forward. Okay. Now we've got that done, let's go to the full size hole that we will need. So the instructions say 9/32. Now this seems a little big for these bolts, so let's just match them up with the bolts to be absolutely sure. That does seem just a hair big. And I, following directions, but I'm gonna try one size smaller with the 1764. So let's do this one. Wow, that was fast.
Oh yeah, that's right on. Okay.
Just flashing off so it doesn't scratch anything up. Go ahead and get our tape up.
Very clean your holes. Okay.
My concern is any type of leakage, right? Around the grommet. So I may come back if I find that it's leaking and put a little bit of silicone in here and reattach it. But let's just do what the instructions say for now. So we're gonna take these guys and we're gonna separate them out. These caps don't want to stay on because of imperfections in the paint. Very gentle to not scratch up the paint. Okay. Now that we got that, we're going to take this number 10 and just start tightening these guys down. And it should pull the feet into those little sockets more better, as somebody I know you likes to say. That didn't work too good. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Now, for your reference, there are markings in here if you want to drill from the other direction, but you would have the rack literally up against the seat back, and that's not what I want. I want some room there. So that's why we did it this way. Now let's go back and try to get this one done here, and then we will be finished. And there she goes. There we go. Nice and squared up. Yay, no scratches. Everything's Working good. Okay. By the way, you will see that Hogworkz did send extra screws, nuts, and washers, or I guess the slip washers and flat washers, just in case you needed them. But here she is. Let's take a look. What do you guys think? It's gonna give me plenty of storage and let me put my queen on and take her for rides in the mountain passes. Tomorrow we'll do a recap of everything that we got on her up to date and then get ready for the next section. We're going to be, of course, like I told you, we're going to be putting on some lower fairings to help with wind control. We're going to be doing 131 in here. The exhaust, we are going to be doing a 2-into-1, and I have some news on that one that we'll cover in a future video. And we're going to do, of course, rear crash guards here down through there. So I'm excited, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video.